welcome to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. Per usual, I am excited to get into today's video because today we're doing a special pick a card. We're tapping in to see what goes through their mind when they see you, exactly what they're thinking. That is what we're tapping into today. So I'm excited to see what's really going on in your person's head of theirs. Per usual, my Etsy shop is always linked in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And pause the video if you need more time with the piles. We have group 1 with the Galactophane Crystal Point. Group 2 with the Sodalite Crystal Point. Group 3 with the Finchonite Crystal Point. And group 4 with the Sunstone Crystal Point. So take as much time as you need, but we're just going to jump right into it. Alright, if you chose group 1 with the Galactophane Crystal Point, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your person's true thoughts about you, what goes through their mind when they see you. That is what we're tapping into today. So let's see, Spirit. This is for group 1 with the Galactophane. Tapping in to the person on their mind. What goes through their mind when they see them? You definitely trigger this person's growth. That's something that's coming right away. Ooh, interesting. We have, I am becoming a better person and I'm starting to understand this connection. So right away, tapping into their energy, they're starting to, like, I feel like they were just moving on autopilot whenever they first met you, whenever they first seen you. But it's like the more they see you, or every time they look on your profile, every time they check you out, they're feeling like there is something here that is not simple. They're kind of like feeling like there's a complexity to the connection between the two of you. I'm getting a heavy energy of them also smelling your scent when you're not around. You may have walked by this person one time, or they may still have an item of your clothing if this was an ex, because I'm feeling like I'm feeling like it feels like a shirt, feeling like something soft that they have that came from your hand to theirs, and they smell it a lot or they sleep with it. You'd be surprised even if you're, you know, in separation with this person. And also, like I said, I'm feeling like someone kind of clenched their pillow as they smell your scent. So if they got a big whiff of you one time, or if you put on perfume, cologne, anything before you saw them last, they definitely noticed. And I'm hearing intoxicating, like the smell was very intoxicating. Okay, we have, I know that I crossed the line with you. So there's a little bit of a sense of guilt here when they see you. Right away, I just heard make you jealous, like they tried to make you jealous and they crossed the line. For those of you who have a deeper connection with this person, then you would know what that would be as far as them crossing the line. But something I'm feeling for you guys so strongly is this person checks your social media profile all the time. I'm talking multiple times a day. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. This is giving me summertime sadness energy. I'm seeing like someone in their bed staring up at their fan and just kind of like frozen, waiting for a notification to come through, hoping that you'll reach out to them, hoping that one day you guys will text, call, be in contact. There's a lot of angst here with this person. They're so angsty. Spirit, what else can you tell me? What goes through their mind when they see them? Ooh, you guys may be in a no contact. You don't know how hard it was to let you go. One of you left a job, or like you saw this person temporarily, like you were on some sort of work abroad situation, or studying abroad, or in a temporary job at a temporary, something temporary. I'm feeling for you guys when you saw this person, and the last time you saw them specifically, they really wanted to do something or say something, and they regret that they didn't. It almost feels like you met this person at summer camp and you didn't get each other's numbers. Like, there's such a block here for contact, and it just feels like anxiety. There's so much anxiety. Now, for those of you who actually had a run-in with this person where it's like something hit the fan or there was some sort of drama, that would make sense as far as why this person would be anxious to reach out. But for the rest of you, I'm like, okay, come on. What is the block? I know I was a distraction from your pain. You may have been going through a breakup when you met this person. So they know that you didn't take them seriously, and they know that you didn't go any further because you were either being loyal to another person or because you were going through a breakup. Spirit, how do they see them? How do they see group 1? Ooh, we got the Queen of the Outsiders. This is giving popular loner energy. I literally heard that right away as soon as this came out. You may have been like someone who resonates with the popular loner frequency. Everyone knew you in school, but you were still more of a loner. You didn't really hang out with people too much, but you were always around, always involved, or, you know, your family was known in school, something like that. It's giving me an energy where it's like, popular loner, like a lot of people know you, but you didn't talk to a lot of people. Sarah Lakali, Queen of the Outsiders, it says, I am alive. I am always where I will be in love. This person sees you with a strong sense of self, a strong sense of purpose, a strong sense of independence. And then we have Anana. See, Anana, so you know Rihanna, her name, the etymology of her name invokes Anana energy. So Anana is really kind of like, to give you an example, like that Lilith energy, that rogue divine feminine energy, that unbound Kali energy, I do what I want, I am my own person frequency. They see you as a baddie. Anana, the queen of heaven and earth. It's like you can be an angel or you could be a demon. It says, I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. That intimidates this person. It intimidates them that you have such a strong sense of self, and you always seem to know. You always seem to know what the solution is to the problem, what they're thinking, how they're feeling, the truth of the energy. Like, it intimidates them that you can kind of see straight through them. That's a strong energy coming up here. And it's funny because we got the strong sense of self from the first card. So I feel like from a young age, you guys developed a lot of personal character. Like, this is who I am. We have Green Tara, the Buddha of enlightened action. It says, my soul informs my every step. I do what my heart compels me to do. So you give off, I just heard Aaliyah, you give off a very genuine nature. And the thing about Aaliyah is she didn't represent innocence, she represented genuine energy. You know, a lot of people called her baby girl. A lot of men kind of like babied her, and she was young, so it makes sense. But if you study Aaliyah, she's not innocent, she's just genuine. So that's the energy that I get here, and that's what I heard. Spirit, tell me more of what's going on here. What goes through their mind when they see them? Page of Swords, Page of Cups. They kind of feel like nothing they have to offer is enough. And then we have the Hermit card here. Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like nothing they did could please you. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Well, I'm seeing some development here, so that's good. Okay. I definitely feel like someone abandoned the connection, and at this point I can't tell if it's you or them, because with so much Anana energy, with so much strong sense of self energy, you guys really do have the ability to leave a connection. You could be in love with someone and still leave them because you know that that is what's needed and you will follow through on what you know is what's needed. Whereas a lot of people get tripped up on their feelings and they don't like take things a step further so that they can have the breakthrough, because they just have a hard time letting go. With you guys, I feel like your energy is very different. And that also kind of frustrates them, because they can tell that you're kind of like silently leading the connection in a way. And it's because you're not giving them any other option in order to be with you. They really do have to do right by you, you know? There's no other option. They have to give you a better love offer. They can't come with the okie doke. You know, the little flirtation isn't gonna make you start putting in a crazy amount of effort and, you know, trying to get with them. They, like, you have very, like, strong boundaries. If you want to be with me, this is what you have to do. And if you don't pay, you cannot get into this club. That's exactly what it is. And I can like you and I'll sit and I'll chat you up all night, you know. That's the funny thing about bouncers. You can chat them up all you want to, chow. But if you're not the baddest, or if they don't know you, they're not letting you in the club. So you can sit there and talk to them and try to make friends with them, but they have a very strong sense of, this is my bottom line. And that's the energy I get. Like, you're the bouncer of yourself, and this person is trying to get into your club, but you're like, this is the price. And they're like, well, I got this, and hey, I'm nice, and you like me, and hey, we get along, there's compatibility. And you're like, but this is still the price. Like, yeah, you, like, you're cool, but you can't get into this club. That's just the energy I get. And they're so frustrated with that, because they know that you're doing that because they're not moving forward. Whereas with other people, things move forward. I feel like you guys are kind of at a turning point in your own life where you, and you know what, it's funny because you are a true pair. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands, but the Queen of Wands was not accepting that offer, that previous offer. The Queen of Wands was not surrendering her power to someone who didn't show that they had, like, you know, the ability to have eternity with her, to have something long lasting, or to have something that she wants. So I see that your person kind of went through a growth spurt, and I still feel like they're on this journey. But we have the High Priestess. They've actually tapped into their own intuition, and they needed to do that to grow. They've tapped into their own feminine energy. They have connected with spirituality. So I feel like they're going to be on a whole different, like, tip when you talk to them. Like, their energy is going to be different. Like, the things you guys talk about will be different because they have grown and they have something to add to the conversation and to bring to the table. And that's exactly what I feel here. I feel like this is just a situation where it's like, yeah, we have a lot of compatibility. We're cool, you know. We have a lot of camaraderie between the two of us. We get along very well. But this is my bottom line. If you want to be with me or get closer to me, you're going to have to give me more. And they weren't giving that before, so they kind of had to grow in order to have any sort of access. And I feel like the reason that there may be, the reason that they aren't contacting you, if you guys are in a no contact, is because they know the price, they know the cover charge, you know what I mean? So it doesn't, like, it's just gonna frustrate them because they're not gonna get what they want. Sure, it would temporarily scratch that itch, but if they can't get their bottom line fulfilled, they don't even want the irritation, they don't even want the temporary gratification, because it's just like, I know what this person requires and I don't have that, so I have to wait. Seven of Wands in reverse, but I do see them doing the work and coming back with a better offer. I kind of skipped over all the middle part. Eight of Cups, Six of Pentacles in reverse. I mean, it's clear, yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. There was some sort of denial here. And the Eight of Cups, somebody's ego was hurt. I feel like they were butt hurt, and they started to treat you differently. Or in the beginning, we got, I know I crossed the line with you, so they may have done something to try to hurt you. But you, I'm a bad bitch, you can't kill me. I just get this energy of you guys being like, hurt by it, but not hurt in a traditional sense. Like, it hurts you, but that's it, you know? It's not something that you even hold against them because you understand them. And that's what comes with that wise perspective, you know. That's what it is to be a mother. Your child can hurt you, and you know, you're going to have still cook dinner for that child, still clean them up, still look out for them. You know what I mean? Whereas, you know, some bozo hurts you and you'll be quick to cut them off. So I feel like this person is a child in the sense that, I mean, come on, Page of Cups, the pages in the tarot deck represent children. And or people who haven't had many incarnations, people who haven't learned a lot of lessons, people who haven't done the work spiritually, and that's how they were showing up before. So it's like, you know how you can be entertained by a child, but do you want to be around a child 24/7? No. Kids are funny, kids can be fun for a period of time. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool if you could be TT and you could take the kids and you guys can have a blast for the day, but you're gonna have to go back home. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yes, this person is fun, cool, but you're not trying to parent them. And these Anana archetypes, like Anana, Lilith, they're not really, they're just not the mother archetype, you know. That doesn't mean that you don't have any nurturing energy or that you don't wish to be a literal mother, but it's not your natural inclination to try to mother someone who is not an actual child. Like, you're not such a mother or nurturer that you nurture people even when they don't deserve it. Yeah, this is so funny. Like, we have marriage and detachment. So you guys, I feel like you do want to be married, and people kind of see you as an anomaly because it's not that you don't want marriage, but you are detached from it. That's the thing. A lot of people will assume, like masculines and feminines alike, oh, if you want to be married, then, oh, like, as soon as you tell someone you want to be married, next thing you know, they start acting different. Because they think that that means you'll be willing to do anything just to get married, and that is not the case. So to find that you're so detached, even though you do have these desires of having a family of your own or being married, having a partnership, is such, like, it's confusing for them. It was unexpected for them. How could one want marriage but also not do whatever they can to be a wife or a husband? That doesn't make sense. Like, they don't get it. And it's like, because I'm abundant, and with this hope card here, I know that there's a big wide world out there for me and plenty of people that I could absolutely bless. I am the blessing. So no, I'm not gonna sell you marriage for the price of a date. You know what I mean? Like, you don't get that version of me without matching that frequency. Ugh, I didn't mean to take all of those. Let's see. Deception, confusions, and fears. Yeah, they feel like you're deceptive, if I'm being completely honest. This person is reacting just like a page. You know, they feel like you fooled them, you deceived them because you told them you wanted marriage, or you told them you wanted something serious, but you weren't willing to work with them when they were playing in your face and, you know, trying to get gold for the price of silver, trying to get marriage out of you without being equally yoked or paying the proper price or laying the proper solid foundation, without being a protector, provider, and equal. You know, and I feel like it's just from that childish mind state, that's what you're going to believe that, that's what you're going to believe that marriage is about. You're going to believe that marriage is about someone bending over backwards to prove to you or to nurture you, but you're not husband, you're not wife yet, so why would you think you would get that? Anyways, we got the ice blocks card. I do feel like the ice is melting between the two of you, so expect to hear from them soon. But honestly, you remind them of the younger version of themselves. You remind them of their goals in a way as well, and what they should be wanting to achieve. You kind of trigger that out of them. Like, you remind them of the personal development that they need to do, and that can go either way. That can frustrate them, or that can make them feel empowered. I feel like for the most part it maybe frustrates them, But as they grow, they'll feel empowered. You know, as you grow, you want to be around successful people because they motivate you, because you don't have that jealousy in your heart, because you've grown, you've put in the work. So you can admire people when you see that they're a step ahead of you. You want to be closer to those type of people. You want to be in their space. You want them to be in your friend group. You don't have to feel like you're the most important. You don't have to have a false sense of importance or a false sense of wealth, you know. So as they get closer to your frequency, they will better understand it and want to be more near you. But if they're at that place where they're not reaching for the phone, that is exactly why. They're not a close enough match to your frequency quite yet. Yeah, and it's exactly this, because we have to build a solid, firm foundation. So Spirit, what do you have to say about all of this? Spirit. We got one that flipped over. It says, let it out, let it flow, open up your heart to feel. So that's essentially telling you to continue on your journey. We got time to move on. Flow with the river, see where it takes you. This person, allow them to chase you, allow them to catch up. You got to keep moving regardless of how much you like this person or see them of value. Trust, they're growing. They're already putting in the work, but don't stay frozen in time, because that's still doing yourself a disservice. You don't reach your full potential because you're waiting for this person to catch up. No, allow them to have more and more to be motivated for, more and more to work towards. But don't stop your growth from this person. That's what Spirit is saying. Spirit is coming through with the time to move on. You waited long enough. Let's keep going. And they're still growing and they're still working. So it's not that they won't catch up to you. Let it out. Let it flow. Allow yourself to meet other people. Allow yourself to make other connections. That's a win-win scenario. Best case scenario, you meet someone else that's fantastic and this person also gets themselves together, so you'll have multiple options. Okay. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys. Kind of a deep pile. My Etsy is linked below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I got for you guys. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 2, this is your reading. We got the Sodalite Crystal Point for you guys. And we're going to see what goes through your person's mind when they see you. So Spirit, this is for group 2 with the Sodalite Crystal Point. What goes through their person's mind when they see group 2? Ooh. It's looking like a long lost lover of sorts, or someone where it's like you had some steam with them and to some degree it kind of fizzled out. When they look at you, it's specifically how it is coming out. When they look at you, this is how they feel. Spirit is making a differentiation that this isn't just one of the thoughts that run through their head when they see you. Spirit is making it clear when they look at you. That's how it's being worded. When they look at you, they want to feel that way again. And then we have, I can't stop thinking about you. So it's looking like you guys may be in, well, I guess that doesn't necessarily tell us that you're in separation, because, you know, they can think about you all day and night after they see you. For an example, if this is a coworker and you see them all the time, you know, of course you see them all the time. So let's see what else comes up. Spirit for group 2. Oh. I'm hearing missed my chance. They feel like they missed their chance. There was some sort of like clear point where they really could have made some serious progress with you. I feel like there was like the perfect time and they didn't take it. This is like an energy of, I don't know why this is coming through, but this is what I'm seeing. This is like an energy of you guys ending up at the same party. And you have this romantic tension with each other, and you go to the bathroom. As you leave the bathroom, they're coming into the bathroom. So it's like you guys finally have a private moment where it's like you can just have a private moment. This is like both of you having so much to say, wanting something to happen, ready for it, perfect opportunity, and they don't take it. And it's like, oh my God, they really kick themselves for that. I hope that you can forgive me one day. And then we have, I know I was a distraction from your pain. I don't know what song that is, but I'm hearing a song, and it kind of feels like soft rock or something like that. There's an energy here of your person kind of like feeling like, or knowing that there's pain behind your eyes, or feeling like, you know, who you were when you guys interacted was a manifestation of what you had been through. So say you were super sexy and alluring. It wasn't just like they felt like it wasn't just because you were liberated. They felt like it was because of what you had learned you kind of had to be to some degree. That's for someone specifically that has been intimate with this person. Just being near you is intoxicating. So they really like to be in your presence. Your scent, everything about you really does pull them in. We have, it was my fault, but I blamed you. So that's an energy of you guys being awkward after this golden moment with each other. It's like it may have actually changed the energy of the connection in some way. Like you guys may have been estranged or awkward after that. Tapping into the energy, they feel like, oh, why did I do that? That's the energy I get from them. Like literally, why did I do that? They feel like they're taking most of the responsibility. It was my fault, but I blamed you. I don't feel like this person necessarily even blamed you to your face. I feel like it was just like, well, you know, she could have approached me too. She could have said something too. She could have did something too. Or, you know, he could have made a move, like just flipping. Like, I feel like this is internally, like for a long time, they blamed you for not making a move when the ball was already in their court, I just heard. So someone's saying it was their turn. I hide behind material things and I am becoming a better person. So I feel like they've been really distracting themselves, purchasing things, buying things. Someone's person just bought a boat, okay? They got money. Someone's person just bought a boat or some sort of like jet ski or something like that, something for the water. Someone has been purchasing tickets to different places. You may see that this person is randomly like going to different trips, going out of town. Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see them? We have love. They really like you. They love you. They have feelings of love for you. They feel like, okay, I'm hearing someone say, oh my God, no freaking way. The golden moment card just came out, letting me know that when they think of you, they always think like, dang, I had the perfect opportunity to do something and I didn't. I have so much love, respect, and romantic feelings for this person, but I didn't take advantage of that golden moment. They think of that golden moment, that perfect opportunity, that golden opportunity. Every time they see you, they think of that like, I effed up. OMG. We have the distance card. It's kind of shocking when they see you. They get nervous still, even like no matter how long it's been since that golden moment. I'm also feeling a little bit of social media watching, like this person will check on you from time to time. Group 1 got that energy super strong. That person was borderline obsessive, but with you guys, it feels like they check your social media, like something about threes, every 3 days, every 3 weeks, every 3 months. Like they don't check it as much because they really try to stay away from the temptation. They feel like things are different between the two of you, and it's so annoying because it's like the environment, like if you guys work together, the environment between you two was so cool. It was like you would joke, you would have fun, you would have small talk, and now it's like we barely even speak to each other. It's just like silent at work, like so annoying. I'm seeing 2 baristas. That's awkward because that's like a tight workspace. Breakthrough, introspection, and indulgence. So someone cannot stop thinking about your body. For those of you who have been intimate, that sacral chakra energy is coming through so strong. We got indulgence, like they just want a piece of that again. They just want to be near you. They want to indulge in your your aura, I'm hearing your scent, like everything about you really does turn this person on. They get very excited and they get a bit nervous, but it's a good nervous, it's a good excited. We have introspection and breakthrough, so I feel like every time they see you, it's a positive thing, because it makes them think about the golden moment. It makes them think about the last time they saw you. It makes them think about how they had an opportunity to do something and they didn't take it. And they feel like, for someone, they're saying multiple opportunities they've had. So I feel like they're planning something. Spirit, for group 3, or sorry, group 2. What goes through their mind when they see them? What is the energy? Oh my God, I keep getting the same energy over and over. Knight of Staffs in reverse. They keep thinking about the opportunities they've had, the moves they couldn't make, and how they didn't. This person is kind of feeling sorry for themselves, and I gotta be honest, it's annoying. And you're probably annoyed by it too, because we got the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and the thing is, we don't have to be here unless they really screwed up, like they did, like they disrespected you, unless they did something that was like disrespectful, like they took an action that intentionally hurt you. I don't have any tears left to cry for this person. Like, okay, I get it. Like, what else is there? Because you're just being a baby about it now. Like, are you just not going to do anything then? Like, oh my God. Knight of Staffs in reverse, Chariot in reverse, Ten of Staffs in reverse. Something is coming in. You may have moved, or you may be on a different team, or now you can't speak as much because there's been some sort of movement, like the school year has ended or something like that. Like that could be the actual blockage, that there is something in the way, like distance, or you don't, you know, you're not in the same space anymore. You don't see each other like that anymore. And then we have Temperance. So there is an energy of things balancing out and coming back together. That one up, another one of these cards flipped. Spirit, what else can you tell me? What will happen for group 2? Not the Ten of Swords, like, still here. What will happen? They will make you an offer eventually, but it's going to take a while. I'm going to see why it's taking a while too. But we have Justice and the Knight of Coins, so eventually they're going to pull themselves together and try again, you know? If at first you don't succeed, brush yourself off and try again. We got the Six of Staffs in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Something about a blow to the ego. You may have talked to someone else, or someone else may have made a move. Like, they may have actually been embarrassed. Like, if you, like, for an example, say you guys are at a party or something, and they're all nervous to talk to you. So a different person who is not nervous to talk to you approaches you. They chat you up all weekend. They buy you drinks. They're a charmer, charming you, and it's nice, but you're not really interested in that person. That your person is really butthurt about it. Like, I'm feeling like something like that may have happened. Obviously, that's just an example, so it wouldn't be that exactly. But a situation where they saw someone else do what they couldn't bring themselves to do, and that just kind of kicks them down even further. So with this situation, you guys, this person's like personal self-confidence and view of themselves is having an impact on the situation, because that put such a bad taste in their mouth. Like, it was such a blow to the ego. Like, Knight of Cups, that's mine. Why is someone else making moves on it? Two of Cups, soulmate energy. Like, this is my person. And it seemed like, oh my God, Star card, wish fulfillment. I really like this person. But it seemed like you were going for it. It seems like you've either moved on, or you're open to other love offers, or dating right now. They may have heard about you. Oh my God, we got the Four of Staffs, which is marriage energy. Now we're getting all the romance cards in the tarot deck. The only one we don't have is the Lovers. But there's just such a strong energy here of them being like really hurt about a specific situation, or seeing someone else talk to you. It's like they know that been intimate with other people, slept with someone else, been with someone else, kissed someone else. Like, they're taking it as a betrayal. They also feel like someone else has you. We have the Queen of Coins here too. You may have gone through a glow up and they're kind of salty about that, because it's like, I liked you before the glow up. I liked you before this new attitude. I liked you before this new body. I liked you before this new whatever glow up, spiritual glow up you've gone through. And now you're attracting all of these people because you're in your bag, you're in your power, and you don't want me. Like, it's frustrating. Or you have other options. Like, they don't like the competition. They do not like the competition. We got the Empress in reverse. I'm like, why is this here? Let me clarify that. Spirit, why is the Empress in reverse here? Because it seems that you are in the, it seems like you are in a very empowered energy. We got Perception, and you know what's funny? The Reunion of Souls wanted to come out before, but I didn't take it. I feel like the Empress is in reverse because what you perceive as happiness, you don't have. The one thing that you actually want, you don't have. You have other love offers, other people that give you attention, but the person that you want attention from, you don't have that because they're kind of frozen and stuck in their own ego. So it still leaves you looking like the one who has it all, but not feeling like you have it all, because what you want to manifest in your life hasn't. We have Perception and Joy that came out. It's like your idea of happiness is with this person, and because you don't have that, we have the Empress in reverse. Ace of Swords, I feel like I just heard I'm coming to get you. This person is hopping in their silver Honda. Someone has a silver Honda. And they're coming to get you. Ace of Swords and the Star. They feel it, but it's just like, ugh, a blow to the ego. Honestly, I just feel like they need to get over it, because still, like, it's like, okay, I get it. All right, something happened. I was judging before, and then I saw, okay, like, no, something actually happened that hurt their little feelings. Fine. But still, like, you're taking too long, buddy. You're doing too much. You're dragging it. Eights may be significant for you. The figure 8 or infinity symbol is really sticking out here with the 4 of Staffs. You may be born in August. Something may have happened in August. They may be born on the 8th, vice versa. But we have the 2 of Cups here, and I feel like it's like both of us are equally mutually wanted, desired, powerful, attractive. So let's just get together type of deal. Well, okay. Spirit, going back to how they see them, tell me more for group 2. How do they see them? Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. They can tell that you move off your intuition. They can tell that you're kind of psychic. There's like an all-knowing energy here. You may have like, you may not know this person's schedule. If you work together, you may have like this thing where you'll be like, they're gonna be at work today, and then you show up at work and they're at work today. Spirit, what else can you tell me? I just heard, give me a chance. You didn't give me a chance. Someone is like, no, I can't talk to them because they have me blocked. So that's there's that. We have Sarada Devi with the Divine Mother. It says, unconditional love exists within me. The presence of love is the absence of judgment. They see you as someone who's free, someone who allows them to be free, someone who also doesn't suppress or judge your shadow side. Like, you may have slept with this person on the first date, but you don't judge yourself for it because that's what you wanted to do. And you don't live your life by anyone else's standards. You live your life by you. You may have these really interesting opinions about things that society may make us want to feel shameful for, but you don't, because you understand energy, or your perspective on life is not, it's layered. We have the Khadijah, the mother of believers. I'm spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. They see you as very independent, someone with dreams and goals that will reach them. That's another thing. This person, I feel like they're going to reach out to you no matter what, especially after we got all those crazy, like, Four of Staffs, Two of Cups, Star card, Knight of Cups, like love offer, love offer, love offer, we belong together type of energy. But this person may be a little insecure about the money they make. You may be ahead of them in some way. Like if you guys work together, you may work, you know, in HR, or you may be a part of upper management. Or you may have more money than they do. You may make more money than they do. They care about that. That they don't particularly like. They don't want you to make more money than them. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 2? Ooh. We have miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. So Spirit is saying, swallow your pride and tell me while you're alone, while you're in the shower, while you have a moment of privacy to yourself, admit it when you're alone, what exactly it is that you want. And don't water it down. State exactly what it is that you're wanting, if not more. That's personally how I manifest. I overshoot it a lot. I ask for way more than I need, so that I can get closer to what I actually need. But if you ask for exactly what you want or exactly what you need as is, you know, at the carnival how they have those little games where it's like you'll spray the water on the thing and then like the ball goes up. So if the highest point is exactly your manifestation, it's going to be a lot harder to get there, like versus if you overshoot it and you only got to go halfway. You get what I'm saying? So anyways, miracles happen. Give the universe your clear intention. I would ask for like as crazy as it sounds, like, and allow Spirit to give you a portion of that, or exactly what it is that you do need or you do want because you overshot it a bit. And then we have you are your greatest gifts. It says your life's journey is your masterpiece. So I feel like a lot of you have been confused about why things have been so troublesome in your love life, or why things have been so complicated, why people have been so confused when it comes to you. Why do they feel so much tension? Why does your energy have to be this way? And Spirit is saying it's a part of your purpose. You are your greatest gift. You are also your greatest asset. So definitely use yourself as a portal. You are the portal. They be like Lionsgate portal. Oh, there's the 1111 portal. Oh, there's the this portal, the that portal. You are the portal. You have access to infinite intelligence every day, at every moment. You have dark matter inside of you, just like you have water inside of you that you can quantum leap with, quantum jump with, that you can manifest with. Which is why the yogis always tell you meditation. They're going to tell you to do no spell work. They're going to tell you meditate. And through meditation comes revelation, and you will get more information about what you can do and where you can go and direction. But you will also take that time. See, meditation is exactly overshooting it, because meditation is pure intention all at once, versus like, you know, listening to music while you're doing a spell, or putting some candles together, dressing it, you know, doing these other things that essentially make it so you're just setting your intention for an extended period of time. But meditation, you put the energy exactly where you want it, and you just connect with the energy itself, so that everything in that frequency is attracted to you. You are the portal. That's what I got for you guys, group 2. That was your message. That is what goes through their mind when they see you. My Etsy is linked below. If you want a private tarot reading, you can find me there. But that is what I have for you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. All right, group 3 with the Finchonite crystal point. This is your reading, getting into What goes through their mind when they see you? So let's see, Spirit. This is for group 3 with the Finchonite. The person on their mind. What goes through their mind when they see them? For group 3. This is for group 3. Ooh, you guys may have some sort of psychic connection. I feel you even though we are apart. When I first read this card, I read, I feel you even when we are apart. So not all of you are apart, like in an official separation or anything like that. But there's definitely some sort of psychic or other dimensional connection we have here. Ooh. They really want to talk to you, but I gotta be honest, you guys, this feels like some sort of third-party situations, and you know I'm not one of those kind of readers that's looking for a third party, looking for drama, but it is giving me third-party energy. I feel like there may be someone in the way, either on your end, on their end, or there could be someone like an ex of yours, an ex of theirs that keeps distracting them or pulling on their energy. I'm getting, Spirit said siren spirit. Yeah, there's an energy of someone who has like a siren spirit or like a temptress spirit, like, you know, Jezebel spirit is a way to explain it. Not that this person is just so in love with them, but the act of owning this person or feeling like they can always have this person is what they do it for. It like, it gets the, like, so yeah, it like gets them off, like just having ownership or feeling like they can always have your person if they want to, like that alone is enough to make them feel like, ugh. I want to tell you how I feel. I wish I could take back my words. I'm very curious, like what the heck happened here? I feel like they go back and forth with an ex. We have you came closer than anyone, and I wish things could be different. I'm tapping into someone, your person, they have a career, they have some sort of like some sort of fame or notoriety. I'm picking up on this energy of someone who has like a career and they're high up there, so they can really only watch you through social media. You came closer than anyone, and I wish things could be different. We have, I want you. I'm starting to understand the connection. Ugh, I'm like, what is going on here? What is the elephant in the room? Because we have the timing just wasn't right for us, and I am not available. So you may have met them when they were trying to heal, or when they first, you know, started the process of the breakup, and they're like, it's just the wrong time because I'm kind of wrapped up in this situation or wrapped up in this healing, and I don't want to associate you with someone that I hate or a relationship that I'm trying to separate from. So there's a lot of layers to this. I'm starting to understand our connection, and I want you. This person feels very attracted to you. They want to be with you, but I definitely feel like there is something significant in the way. It feels like a someone. I want to tell you how I feel, and I wish I could take back my words. They may have really hurt your feelings or told you something just to get you to let them go so that they can go through whatever they needed to go through with their person. They may have allowed their anger to get the best of them. Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see them? They feel like they had an opportunity to do something or to be closer to you, and they did not take it. They feel like you also have a lot of dark energy. They kind of associate you with their ex a little bit. You may remind them of their ex. We got Queen Esther, the Morning Star, that came up, who's also represented by the Morning Star, Lucifer Morning Star. So this would be like the dark feminine or Lilith type energy. My ego is in service of my soul, and I trust in my soul's divine timing. This is you being very stubborn. This is you being very sure, like, we can still make this work. We can be together. That doesn't have to stop us. We can get through it. And they kind of, I feel like that's what made them say whatever it is that they said, because they just wanted to go through it alone. It's not that they couldn't, it's just, and it kind of made them feel weak. Like your impatience with them, or the way that you talked to them or treated them, may have made them feel weak. Because it's like, okay, I'm not an idiot. I'm just jammed up in a situation that is my responsibility, and I don't want you to take it. I know that you can help me through the situation, but I don't want you to. So there was a little bit of tension there. I feel like you have a lot of grit, and they're kind of earning their grit. Like, you're meeting them when they're earning their stripes, whereas you may have earned your stripes at freaking 15. Like, your first, you know, or younger, you know, your first experience that taught you a lot about people, about life, or your first experience of trauma that you had to work through may have happened super young, and they're like in the midst of it, and it's like, okay, go, because I sort of kind of don't even trust anyone right now, and I'm also just wanting to do this myself, and I also want to just defeat this person myself. Like, there's a lot going on. I feel like you met them in the midst of a breakup, and then you started to get impatient, or you started to look at them differently, and that really bothered them. Akhalanda, the goddess of never not broken. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. So that they can see, like, they can sense the pain on you, or what you've been through. They can sense your own darkness. They can sense it. And again, I feel like it's because they're dealing with someone who actually has like a spirit attachment versus embraced darkness. These are two different types of Lilith or dark energy, but one of them's not aware of it, and it's out of control, and it's running rampant, and it's something that they get off from, and then one of them comes through going through something hard, taking ownership of the situation, and like having an emotional breakthrough, if that makes sense. So think of, like, if you've ever experienced this energy, if you've ever, I see this a lot with people who, they have like a relationship where someone doesn't look at them like they're of value. Someone doesn't respect them. So then people tend to be in it, like move into a space where it's like, okay, so everyone's gonna respect me from here. And it kind of turns into this kind of temptress thing, because it's like trying to get back at the person who didn't see you that way. We have Rita of Cassia, the patroness of impossible causes. It says, I am miraculous. My prayers create powerful channels of possibilities. So they feel like you are connected to infinite potential. They feel like you are infinite, very spiritual. They get a lot of feminine energy from you, like in the sense of all things unknown, like a feminine energy, a lot of feminine energy, in the sense that you're connected to your creative power. We have the Hierophant, the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. So it's not that they didn't want to move forward, it's that it was the wrong time. Nine of Wands in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse is kind of like, I'm preoccupied handling something else. I'm trying to work through this other drama going on in my life. So I appreciate the offer, and it looks real tantalizing too, but I can't exactly be that person for you right now, because I'm already wrapped up in some other drama. They're trying to tie loose ends, or they were trying to tie loose ends when you guys were talking more. And their thing is like, I want to handle it myself, and you make me feel like kind of stupid because I haven't been able to work through it faster. Page of Pentacles and the Hierophant. What I have to offer you is not what you deserve at this time, and they know that. Like, I can only give you a part of me because I'm so wrapped up in other things and other drama. Very distracted energy from them. Two of Cups in reverse. And they're disappointed about it. They feel like they're just a disappointment. I feel like everything just kind of snowballed with them and made them feel worse and worse. Because it's like, I can't do anything, right? That's kind of how they feel. Like, dang, I'm disappointing you, I'm disappointing this person. I just want to end it all. So I feel like they tried a more swift approach because of the pressure that you had put onto them, or the pressure that they felt. King of Wands is kind of like an energy of blocking everyone. Like, say you're frustrated with your mom, and then your friends like hit you up like, hey, can you take me to work? And it's like, no, I can't. And they're like, dang, you'll never come through to help me. Like, you always want me to do this and this, but you're really jammed up. And it's just like, you know what? F everyone. I'm gonna turn my whole phone off this weekend. I'm not talking to nobody then. You know what I mean? Because it's just like all this building up. So we have the King of Wands and the Death card. They may have harshly ended things with you because of how they were feeling, because of everything else going on, just to cut the confusion out. Because we got the Five of Wands in reverse. They're like, there's all this drama, there's all this confusion. You know what? I'm just going to put an end to everything. I'm not going to talk to anyone. So they may have blocked you or something like that. And on your end, it's like, okay, I'm just passionate. And it's like, if you were the only woman, the only man in their life, the only person in their life, then you could have a lot more. Like, we got the World card that just popped out. Things could have went a lot better, but because of everything else going on, yeah, hell no. They're like, I'm gonna hold on to my pentacles. I'm gonna hold on to what energy I do have, because I just don't have it in me to create this perfect world for you, to give you your happily ever after. And it's not that I don't want to, but it's just like I got other things going on. We got the Queen of Pentacles, which I'm glad this came up, because this lets me know that they still have a lot of respect for you, and it's not you. Like, I keep feeling that. It's not you. It's circumstantial. It's the situation that frustrated them and ruined this connection, because under different circumstances, you guys could have had a fair shot. But I feel like they associate you with their ex a little bit too. We have confusions and fears and key. So there's a lot of questions on their mind about whether or not they should trust you, whether or not they should let you in, because you do remind them of their ex. We have Victory and Sunshine. So at this point, I honestly feel like victory for them is doing what feels good to them. Like, I see them going out. They may be literally playing basketball. That's really sticking out to me on the Victory card. Going out, playing basketball, hanging out with their friends. Skateboarding, I'm seeing froyo too. Maybe you guys went out for froyo, or that's your thing, somebody's thing. They went out for froyo. They like to go to froyo. They like to feel air, wind. They like to be outside. And they don't want to focus on anything too serious. And they're just kind of living for them right now, because it feels like everyone's just trying to get something out of them. And they feel kind of depleted because of this elephant in the room, which is their ex that they haven't fully cut off yet. So that's kind of where I feel like they're at. Ooh, I like to see this. See, this is what I do like. We got transformation and movement, which lets me know that there will be some sort of movement in your situation. I do feel like things will get better. Things will open up a bit here. We got surveillance. They've been watching you, keeping tabs on you, thinking about you, wondering about you. They're kind of obsessed with you, but they also think that you're really intense, and they don't have the emotional budget to obsess over you, so they just kind of block you out. You're something that's been on the back of their mind for a long time. They've been thinking about you a lot. They think about you a lot, but they don't feel like they have. And that's the thing I'm hearing, like, you're not too intense for me. It's just that I also have this other demon, this other super intense person on my back, so I can't do the two at once. Nah, they love you. They love that. Don't even worry about it. Someone's like, demon, listen. I joke. We got community. I feel like you should connect with your friends as well. And also, if you guys share a friend group, It's a good idea for, you know, you to hang out with the friend group as well. So you can kind of like, I don't know, I feel like that'll help your situation. Like if you guys have the same friends hanging out, like just you kind of being a part of the friend group and them being able to see like, okay, you know, this is normal. This is our vibe. Like I feel like that'll help the energy a bit. We have detachment at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you guys will still get your chance, but they really need to sort out their love life right now. There's someone else that keeps trying to get with them, won't let them go. Someone that they may be hung up on. Someone that they're having a hard time separating from. And they know you can help them and you want to help them and distract them, but they want to do it themselves. We have community and air. They may be an air sign, you may be an air sign. Spirit, what else can you tell me for group 3? I'm hearing collapse. Yeah, and it's like they don't want to. We have transformation and solitude. Like they don't want to run to you, even though like they feel this temptation to just, you know, run into your arms and allow you to make it all better. But they also know that you shouldn't. Like you shouldn't have to take care of them, or that they should do this themselves. Like they feel like the responsibility is really on their end, and they don't want to make you responsible for something that you're not responsible for, even if you're willing to. We got intuition, prosperity begins, and light. So I feel like they're coming out of the other side of the tunnel with a new strength, a newfound perspective. I had to let go of us to show myself what I could do. I'm hearing Feel No Ways by Drake. Fulfillment of wishes and victory and success. I love when things start to repeat from different decks, because that lets me know the energy is on point. Victory and success. We got the victory card that came from the deck just before this. And fulfillment of wishes. Did we get the star card for you? Or was that for group 2? I think that was for group 2. But either way, we did get the world card. Spirit is letting us know of a fulfillment of wishes with the situation. So I feel like you're still going to get your wish fulfilled. What you want from the situation, I feel will still be the outcome. And it's just about being patient, because it's just like right person, wrong time. We have see with your heart. The time now is to hear the time is now to hear the messages. So Spirit is trying to speak to you and tell you about the situation, and also what you can do. Also, Spirit has been telling you over and over and over again to tap into your spiritual bag and start to do your meditation or candle magic, whatever way you manifest, and you haven't been doing it. You've just been wanting to talk to them and they're stuck. So work with the energy. You know, send them healing energy. If you really love this person, care about this person, especially if you're someone who's spiritual, that's the benefit of being with us spiritual girlies. We got the magic. So use your magic. We have enjoy where you are, for soon you will be somewhere else, is what it says. So I do see a breakthrough with this situation. Shine love on fear. Love will light up the darkness, is what it says. So that I'm hearing is a meditative message. That's crazy. So Spirit is telling you to meditate in darkness, maybe not in darkness in terms of your room, but like put on a blindfold on if you're scared of the dark. For my girlies who are scared of the dark, meditate in the dark, but to shine light on your fear, to think about it, to purge. Some of you, this is going to cause like you to cry. Some of you, this is going to cause you to have an emotional breakthrough, to feel strength. Either way, that's purging of that energy. You know, that's why the tears are salty, because you're getting rid of all that energy that's been locked up inside. That's what I have for you guys, group 3. That is what goes through their mind when they see you. My Etsy is always linked below. If you want a private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. But that is what I have for you guys. I'll talk to you soon. with the Sunstone Crystal Point. This is your reading using the Crystal Visions Tarot for you to see what goes through their mind when they see you. Spirit, this is for group 4 with the Sunstone. What goes through their mind when they see group 4? Ooh. Ooh. You guys are very different. And it's like they wish you were together, but also they feel like there is a level of toxicity here. I'm picking up on 2 people who are both huge flirts, and that's just kind of like this recipe of a disaster, and they don't want to go there. Also, we both know I am not the one for you, and my life is not together as it seems. You may really have, this person may have even told you, like, you have your shit together. There's an energy here of them feeling like we are not equally yoked. Like, you know, I do not deserve you, or I cannot afford you. And I'm not talking monetarily. I'm talking energetically, spiritually. They do not feel like they can afford you. We both know that I am not the one for you. My life is not as together as it seems. So it's like they want you, but they know they probably shouldn't try to get you, either because you guys would be toxic in some way. I wish I had treated you better, and we need to let each other go. I feel like at a certain point you guys were on the same level. Like, this is giving me an energy of someone you went to school with, or someone you knew from like back in the day. Someone where it's like we grew up together, so we were at the same level. Neither of us had a job, or neither of us were pursuing a career or whatever at the time, or we were at the same level, but it seems like you've kind of climbed the ladder. Mind, body, and soul, apply it wherever it goes, whether it's, you know, you physically have attained material items and physically you've had a glow up. Spiritually, you know, you've gone through some things that caused you to grow and expand. You know, mentally, like, there's an energy of you practicing, or not practicing, but working on your mental diet. You working on your personal growth, reading books, you know, practicing your spirituality. There's like an energy of you working on yourself, and they haven't. And they know that they depend heavily on the illusion of people seeing them a certain kind of way to get certain kind of things, but they have a lot of respect and love for you, and they don't want to do that to you. There's like this energy here of they know they would not be good for you. They know that they would stunt your growth or something like that. I know I messed up everything, and I wonder if you're happy without me. There's like this sadness and energy of them wanting to come near you, but also there's this need to stay away from you that they feel like, and they feel like even though you would surrender yourself to them, they know they don't deserve it or something like that. Like, they know they're not on your level. Spirit, what goes through their mind when they see them? I wish things could be different. They feel so much regret. Honestly, it's just like, ugh. If they were to like win the lottery, then you could talk. That's what just came through. Like, if I could have something crazy that could happen and just like change my life instantly, okay, we could talk, we can be on the same level. But like, you're too far ahead of me is what I'm hearing. I look for you everywhere, and I wish things could be different. You may be a spiritual girly. You may have given this person a crystal. You may have given this person a reading if you have any tarot cards or something like that. I look for you everywhere is almost like they've received so many synchronicities about you that they expect to see things from you now. They expect to see you in the ethers. They ask for you in the 5D. They ask for you in the astral plane. They ask spirit about you. I wish things could be different. For one of you guys, this person like ended up in jail at a certain point, and ever since then they're like, you don't deserve a jailbird. You don't deserve a life where you have to deal with these things. I've been through like some sort of form of poverty. You don't deserve to deal with the emotional care that I need that comes with that. Like, this is my mistake. You don't deserve to have to take care of me. You are the best thing in my life, and I wish I could share my good news with you. So they are leveling up. They have been working on themselves, and they wish they could share that with you, but for whatever reason they feel like they cannot talk to you. You were the best thing in my life, is what that one says. There's like an energy here of them feeling like, I wish I could share it with you, but I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to slow you down. I don't want to, like, they feel like a burden. I don't want you to have to pretend to be excited about this very regular thing that I did. Like, you know, they got a nice job, or they got a promotion, or they got a raise, or they got a new car. They're not driving that lemon no more, but they also are like, but you're on new car number 2, number 3. Like, you got a real nice car. Like, I can't they feel like I can't wow you with my upgrade, even though it's like an upgrade. You got XYZ. There's a heavy energy of that here. Spirit, how do they see group 4? How do they see them? How do they see group 4? They're very proud of you. I'm hearing go little rock star. Like, wow, they're so proud of you. A lot of reminiscing when they see you. We got Kali, we got Yemaya, and we got my Bago. The warrior saying, I am a warrior of love. My devotion attracts resources and support. They feel like you're lucky. They don't get it. They don't get what about you it is that makes you so different, but they see you as someone who's always been kind of quirky and different and just on your own wave. And they see how like you've blossomed and your life is seeming to be so much better and you're doing these amazing things, and they're like, dude, they're shocked. We got Yemaya, the goddess of all that flows. I am the ocean of creative energy. I give birth to what exists within me. And then we have Kali, the mother of the universe. I release all that doesn't serve me. It's time to be the truth of who I am. So they feel like you've gone through a glow up that you had to. I'm also hearing very strong emotionally now. You went through an emotional glow up because this person, they may know that they kind of took an advantage of you to some degree. Like, they kind of know that they, you know, knew you at a weak point. Spirit, how do they see them? Let me put one of these cards over Kali because she keeps lighting up the camera. We have Sarala Kali, the queen of the outsiders, and Ariadne, the mistress of the labyrinth. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through. So they feel like you've gone through like a serious spiritual and emotional glow up, specifically are the energies coming through. The queen of the outsiders says, I have arrived. I am where I always will be in love. So there's an energy here of you loving your life and you being genuinely happy, and they don't feel like they deserve your happiness. They don't feel like they deserve to be a part of your story. They don't feel like they deserve to be in your life. We have air and silence. You may be an air sign. They may be an air sign. We got the air card that came out. They see you as free. Silence card. Both of you are silent. Awkward silence I'm hearing. Like both of you are quiet on both ends. You're quiet. They're quiet. And they're just like, this is how it should be because I only add stress to their life. That's how they see it. We got the truth card that just came out. So they feel like they've been honest with themselves and had to admit like, you were the best thing that ever happened to them. You gave them a lot of love, a lot of attention, a lot of respect, a lot of your energy. And they did not return that when they had the opportunity to. So it's kind of like they're punishing themselves now. I feel like this is a very specific group. If it doesn't resonate by now, definitely pick another pile. But yeah, this energy, we have the key, we have truth, and we have breakthrough. That's interesting. I'm going to clarify that. We got events at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like you guys may get an opportunity to talk to each other, to see each other soon. We have the truth card where the truth can be spoken. I'm hearing like speak the truth. Also, I'm hearing speak your truth. It needs to be said, I'm hearing. Spirit, what can you tell me for group 4? What can you tell me for group 4? Three of Cups. There may have been someone else involved, and that person may be like way below your caliber in some way. We got the Fool card. Like, you were ready. See, this is the thing with that Fool. You were an opportunity for them. You were an opportunity for them to choose a different life for themselves, and they could have glowed up with you. Mind, body, and soul. You guys both could have done shadow work together. I saw this couple like months ago on TikTok, and one thing they do is they wake up every morning and they journal together. And they don't share what they journal about. They just spend some time like healing themselves, working through their own thoughts, you know, together. And I feel like you guys could have did something like that. Like, you were an opportunity for them to have a different life. Knight of Pentacles, they humored that idea to some degree, but when it really came time for them to let go of their old life, Hangman in reverse, they didn't do it. Nine of Swords in reverse, you know, I'm just a sucker for pain. I'm hearing something about them. It's not that they like it, like, but they do at the same time. Like, it's not that they like living the life that they live, but at the same time, it's what they're used to, and they are used to it. Their friends, their, you know, schedule, how they do things, like, they're used to the way that they live. So it's not that they just love it so much and they don't want anything better for themselves, but they also don't know how to be loved. We got the Queen of Cups in reverse. They may not have the best relationship with their mother or with feminines in general. They may be the kind of man that calls women the B word, or females, or the kind of woman, you know, who talks down on all men like they're all the same. They may genuinely, like, it may be regular in their culture to degrade women, or to, like, they just may not have the best opinion of them because of Queen of Cups in reverse, this wounded mother or wounded feminine energy within them. We got the Hermit in reverse too. They do not want to be tied down. Eight of Pentacles, they're okay with what they have, and they're too deep in that life to accept anything better. So when it comes to the way that they live their life and what they have, they choose it over and over and over again because they feel like, to a degree, that's what they deserve, but it's just like what they're used to. What goes through their head when they see them, Spirit, for group 4? We got Destiny and Light. They feel like you were very different. Something about this is like you're quirky. They see you as weird, but like in a good way. I remember I saw this interview Brad Pitt was doing about Angelina Jolie, and he's like, I forget exactly what the quote is, but he's like, she is a headache, but my headache, like something like that. That's the energy I get, where you guys are a little quirky or a little weird. You may have like quirky taste, or you may have a quirky personality, and it's like they love that about you. They were so entertained and amused by you. And with the Light card, they really felt like you were a light in their life, an opportunity for them to have something different. Destiny, they feel like they met you for a reason. Yeah, this is exactly movement, choices, and decisions. They know who you were to them. They know that you were an opportunity for them to choose a different life for themselves. If you look at movement, choices, and decisions, one of them has wedding rings, one of them has gold coins, one of them is a plant, and one of them is clouds, like representing you could choose growth, you could choose marriage, you could choose financial freedom, you could choose, like, you know, the clouds, connection spiritually, higher connection, whatever. And this is them sitting in front of the gates. And it's like they didn't choose any of them, and they just turned around, and it was like overwhelming for them. They went back home. The opportunity, the chance was right in front of them. We have power and emotional loss. Power and emotional loss. I feel like they feel powerful where they are, but it's like a false sense of power. And that's something that's very common with our society. A lot of people choose a false sense of wealth, a false sense of power versus actual wealth, actual power. If the community sees them as powerful, that's enough for them. They could be totally weak, not able to manifest anything, not able to go through anything, not able to handle their own emotions, anyone else's emotions. They could be, you know, and a lot of people will choose that if people around them tell them every day, like on social media or at work, that they're a cool person. We have suffering in silence. Ugh, this person really tortures themselves. We have the crown chakra. I feel like you guys are spiritually connected. Spirit is saying, cut the tie or break the attachment. You've been dreaming of this person, thinking of this person. This person has been in your consciousness. This person has been in your energy for too long. And Spirit is like, if you don't want to be with them, you got to let them go now. So, you know, make your decision, because this is a person that I don't feel like they will fully grow. They will, but you're going to have to do all the work at first. Like, this is one of those situations where it's like, you're going to have to do everything at first. And there's going to be a lot of losses that you're going to take to lift this person up. And then they will kind of grow into a better person, but they'll never be like who you deserve, and they know that. We got grounding, sacred space, and ancient wisdom. I feel like it's time for you to work on your root chakra. Honestly, I don't feel like you should entertain this person, if I were to say personally. With the ancient wisdom card, I do feel like you met each other for a reason, and I do feel like, you know, whatever karmic debt you were trying to pay off, or you were trying to, whatever you were, you know, trying to do on a spiritual level, whatever reason you met, I feel like this is ending in your favor. And it's one of those situations where your guides understand, your ancestors understand, their ancestors understand, they can see the situation. And with sacred space, honestly, this is one of those situations where it's better left in the past. It's better to just let it die out. They miss you so much. You may have this person blocked. The way is clear. It says, awaken to the power within you. Spirit is making it clear, like, for you, you keep going. For them, they had their opportunity. You can lead a horse to water. You can't make them drink. They had an opportunity to be set free, to awaken, to get more for themselves, but we have spend time on you, balance yourself. Also with the ancient wisdom, I feel like they know your potential and they know that they'll just stunt it. Some of you guys are like, I don't even have that many resources. I don't come from the best family. I don't look at life that way. But you have a lot of potential, and they know they're just going to get in the way of that, because when 4 different paths are right in front of them, 4 different options, 4 different potential level ups that they can just walk through the gate, they choose to go home because they already have a throne there. They already have people who respect them, honor them. You know, this person doesn't know what's good for them. They really don't. They don't want what's good for them. You know, this is the life that they're choosing. And that always confuses me. Like, personally, I'm like, dang, what happens to the people who incarnate on earth and they don't do anything? Like, they don't discover anything about themselves. They don't pay off any karmic debt. They don't serve the collective any purpose. They don't level up their bloodline in any way. They don't get any spiritual growth, any spiritual information. Like, what happens? I don't know. But it's looking like that's the situation here. Breathe life into your life. Remind yourself to breathe is what it says. Spirit is saying, don't feel guilty about this. You tried to level them up. You tried to help them, tried to be there for them, and they rejected your help. They rejected, you know, the life that you guys could share together. Spirit is saying, breathe love into your life. Continue to reach, you know, for higher and higher, better and better, so that you can have better and better, higher and higher options, and let the situation kind of go to bed. They kind of made that decision for the both of you. So yeah, guys, that's what I got for you. My Etsy is linked below. If you want a private tarot reading, you can find me there. But that is what I got for you guys today. I'll talk to you soon.